Hello, and welcome back to the Four Horsemen. My name is Paul, representing Diecast Graveyard. Myself, along with my friends Xavier from Diecast Show Customs, Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop, and this month's guest horseman, Ricky from Irie Fix Diecast, represent the Four Horsemen. This month's build is pretty unique. What we have here is an AMC Rebel, and the theme for this month is Shiny Rust. So go ahead and get your Bondo out and your hammers and everything else and get ready to do this month's build for the Four Horsemen, the AMC Rebel with Shiny Rust. Let's go ahead and get started with today's build. Here I've already drilled the posts out of the car, and we're going to take the base off. Lightly take a screwdriver and pry it. You don't want to damage the car too bad. We're going to damage it enough when we do it later on. It's actually a pretty cool casting. While it's open, let's go ahead and take a file and sand down or file down the post on the car so we can prep it to put some screws in later on. I like using these flat based files because they work extremely well. That should be enough. Here's the base. We're going to be doing a wheel swap on the car, so let's go ahead and take those wheels out now. I'm going to take my flat tip screwdriver and widen the area where the axle goes, so when we put the new axles and wheels in, they'll go in really easy. Let's get started. Here I've got a Dremel with a titanium bit, and we're going to put some marks in the car as if it was eaten away by rust. Just do this at random. Hit those areas on the car that would normally rust out quickly, especially if you lived in like upstate New York where they put like tons of salt on the roads in the wintertime. Let's go ahead and speed this up. That looks pretty good. It's only up to your imagination and how much metal you want to take away from the body of the car. Now it's time to get the rust kit out. This rust kit is made by Ammo from Mig Jimenez, and you can purchase this at Spray Gunner. Check out all the things that Spray Gunner has to offer. But this rust kit they sent me, and this is absolutely cool. They've got a bunch of different kinds of oils and paints and powders, etc. So you should definitely check out this kit if you want to make a really realistic rust effect on your car. Now another thing I did here is I took a paper towel with some lacquer thinner on it and wore away the painted stripes on the side. All I had to do was wipe it down a little bit, and it definitely gives it that weathered look that I was looking for. So let's start out with some of the oil washes. Here I've got a Q-tip, and I'm going to go into the areas that I grinded down on the car. Very easy to apply. And then when I do this, after I finish with the Q-tip, I'm going to come back in with my finger and I'm going to smear it around a bit. Maybe put a few streaks in there, like the rust was running down from the top of the car. This is only up to your imagination. Put a little, put a lot, it's up to you. Let's go ahead and speed this up also. Now that we finished up putting some of the oils down, we're going to start using some of the powders. This kit has it all, so check out the kit from Spray Gunner. You won't be sorry. This is a fantastic kit. Here I'm applying it with a Q-tip. Now you can go in with a paintbrush or anything, but this will definitely give it the effect that you're looking for. And the only way you're going to get better at doing this is to just do it. You can have a lot of fun with this. And for the 4 Horsemen builds, we got a couple of apocalyptic builds coming up, the post-apocalyptic. So this would be a perfect kit for your Mad Max builds. So check these out at Spray Gunner. This is really starting to look awesome. Now, since this is shiny rust, I'm going to have to come back in and spray it down with some clear lacquer to give it that high gloss shine that we're looking for. Now, some of the cars I've seen that have actually had the shiny rust effect down there, they went in and they put a really nice clear coat over the car, and they give it that patina look. Now here's the car itself. The base turned out excellent. Here's the wheel swap that we did, these beautiful Samed wheels. Here's the interior, and here's the glass. Here's after we clear coated it. That turned out really good. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. And again, those beautiful Samed wheels. I can't say enough about them. Now, since this car has been clear coated and the patina has been preserved, we're going to go ahead and leave those new wheels on there. And let's go ahead and see what we started with. And here's the car we started with, an AMC Rebel. Now, these cars back in the day, they were pretty darn hot, and they had a really strong engine. We took the car apart, we filed down the post and put some screws in there. We ratted it up. We dented the car up. We put some gouges in there. We got in there with that beautiful rust kit from Ammo by Mig Jimenez that you can get at Spray Gunner. And I know I keep saying that, but I want you to know where I get my stuff. But then we detailed it up a little bit, put those beautiful Samed wheels on there, and I think that it turned out excellent. Now, please stay around for the very end of the video for a special announcement about this car, all right? So stick around. Have your adult beverage in hand because this is going to be awesome. Now, if it is the morning, have your coffee. If it's the evening, get your adult beverage. And here's how it turned out. I love those new wheels from Samed Wheels, but we rusted it up with that Ammo kit. And this thing turned out really, really nice. I'm very happy with the way everything turned out. And again, the rust effects are, it's up to your imagination. And like I always say through these videos, you can do this. Now, in the description, you're going to find the links for the Outlaw Speed Shop, my buddy Keith over there. You're going to find the link for Diecast Show Customs and Xavier's page, but you're also going to find the link for Ricky at Irie Fix Diecast, this month's guest Horseman. So check out the videos, and then when the recap video comes out in a few days, go in and check out the other folks' videos and see how they built their car. This is absolutely fantastic, and it's a lot of fun. Check out the folks at spraygunner.com. They've got a complete line of airbrushes for all your airbrush needs. They've got a really cool line of compressors to include their wonderful no-name compressors. They've got airbrush paints from Createx, which is an incredibly great brand. They've got their in-house brand called Chroma Air. I love these paints. Airbrush kits from Grex and No Name and many other manufacturers. Spend less, get more at spraygunner.com. Send your glamour shot to 4horsemendiecast at gmail.com. Next month's build is a 61 Chevy and the theme is Pro Touring, due on 30 April. Next month's guest horseman is Ron at Somo Diecast. What a fantastic builder, and he's definitely going to be a great contribution to next month's video. If you want to win this car that I just did in this video, in the comments, put down the word Rust. That's all you have to do, and we'll draw a winner in 2 weeks. Thank you for joining me here today at the Four Horsemen. I can't thank you enough for watching the video. Please check out my other fellow Four Horsemen. The links are in the description. And check out all the other builds from people that are participating. Thank you, and see you next month.